Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, I want to introduce a new car to you. A 2015 Porsche 911 Carrera GTS, and it has the manual transmission. This is a car that I've been after for over a year, finally found one, and I'm so excited to have it here in the garage. So, over the next few weeks and months, we're going to be doing a ton of projects on this car, but today, we're going to start out with an oil change. All right, so we're going to start here under the rear hatch, and we're going to start by removing this plastic ring out of this little bellows here. So we'll just kind of work our way around and get this ring out. There we go. Next up, we need to pry this fan cover off, and this is all just snapped into place, so we'll just pull up on it gently. And at the same time, we'll work this bellows through the fan cover. There we go, fan cover's removed. Next up, we'll remove the fans. So they've already kind of popped out in the rear here. So you pull straight back now. There's two more mounting points in the front. So one in the rear, two in the front. And then we can unplug them. Just a simple clip. Fans removed. Same thing on this side, so the rear pulled up already when I was doing the fan cover. So we'll just pull straight back now. And again, just a simple clip. There we go. And next up, we want to actually remove this little bellows. So there's a wire here that's clipped in for the release. And then we've got a couple of snaps just here in the front. Pull up here. There we go. And there we go. Should be able to remove that as well. Okay, so with the fans and the air intake removed, we can now see our oil filter housing. I went ahead and placed a few paper towels around it just in case there's any drips. But I'm going to go ahead and remove the oil filter housing using a 36mm socket. There we go. And there is an O-ring around the edge of the oil filter housing that we'll be replacing as well. With the lid of the oil filter housing off, we can go ahead and pop out our old oil filter. I've got a rag here to try to catch any drips. There we go. All right, so at this point we're ready to place our new filter. I'm using a MANN HU 9001 filter. Here's a look at what the new filter looks like. So I'm just going to drop that down into the housing and seat it into place. Make sure it's centered. And then just kind of push it down into place. All right, so here is a look at our cover. I did go ahead and replace the O-ring. It came with the oil filter, and I put just a little bit of fresh oil on that O-ring as well. So we'll go ahead and put this back onto the housing and screw it in. We'll finish off by torquing the oil filter housing to 25 Newton meters, which works out to 18 foot-pounds. There we go. Okay, so with the oil filter replaced, we'll go ahead and reassemble everything. So we'll start with this air filter duct. And then those pins go through there and through there. It sits like that, and then this cable snaps in. With the air duct back in, we'll replace the fans. Next up, our fan cover. So we'll have to feed this through the center hole. There we go. So that's all snapped back into place. And our air duct is fed through the middle. And last but not least, our plastic support ring here. There we go. All right, so now that the oil filter's done, we're ready to drain the old oil. So here we are underneath the car. The drain plug is located right here at the front of the engine. And all you need is an 8mm hex to remove it. So we'll go ahead and loosen this up. Get my drain pan positioned here. Okay, so we have slowed down to just a drip. We're going to replace our oil drain plug with a new sealing ring. Again, I'll link the part number in the description below. All right, so the last step is to torque the oil drain plug. The spec is 37 foot-pounds. I'm going to do 30 foot-pounds. To me, 37 just felt a little bit too tight. All right, so we're ready to fill with new oil. We're using Mobil 1 5W40, and this is Porsche A40 approved. And we'll just fill it with 7 quarts to start with. And then we will start the engine and check the oil level. Okay, moving on to the second container. One thing I should mention is that you want to fill this really slowly because it's pretty easy to overflow the funnel here.
Okay, so after adding 7 quarts of oil, we drove the car around about 10 miles, and we noticed when we got back to the garage that it was a little bit low. So we added about 1 more quart of oil, so a total of 8 quarts, and check the level here on the vehicle page. So you go to menu, down to oil measurement, and you can see with 8 quarts in, we are just 1 tick below the max. I'm going to leave it at this position for now. 8 quarts should be a complete fill. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on it for the next couple of weeks, but I'm pretty happy with where it's sitting right now.
All right, so there you have it, a quick and easy oil change. We have a ton more projects on this car still coming, so if you enjoyed this content, please do subscribe.